Hey folks, it's your boy Rich the Marine, Heart and Soul Realty Specialist. So you got the phone call back from a potential lead, from a potential seller who says they received your information, they received your document, they received your letter, they received your postcard, they received your call, whatever the case may be, and hey, they're interested in selling. So what is it that you say? What is it that you tell the buyer, the seller, so that you can land the deal and get the house, so you can get the property under contract, find a buyer, find yourself, find an exit strategy to make yourself to where you're in a position to now own the field, to now conquer this deal, and to now bring yourself a profit from it. What I'm going to do in this video is give you tips of how I handle calls and how I proceed with making appointments to go see these houses. So I get a call and the buyer or the seller says, hey, I received your letter. Why do you want to buy my house? Well, sir, ma'am, I don't know what house you're talking about. I'll be honest. We are a group of real estate investors. We maybe live in your area. We probably drove around, saw your house, and decided to send you a letter. But we do that to a number of houses. We drive around a number of neighborhoods. So please tell me about your house, because I honestly don't know which one you're referring to. Well, it's located at ABC Road. Very well. Do you know how many bathrooms? Bedrooms, bath? Yeah, it's got 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Do you know the square footage? Yeah, it's got about 1,500 square feet, or I'm not sure, but I think it's got all the rooms that normally in the house. Okay, cool. Can you tell me a little bit about the house? Like, well, what's the issue with it? Why you want to sell it? Well, I got your letter. So, I mean, I didn't want to sell it, but I got your letter. You sent me a letter. You want to buy it, right? Well, sir, again, ma'am, sir, again, we sent letters out, and I don't know. I would have to come back and see it and see what it was that got my attention in the first place. Well, why did you send a letter if you don't want to buy it? Well, again, I do. I mean, I sent you a letter, so it is a potential house that we looked at. But again, it may have been a while ago that we sent it, so I would have to come see it. Is there a date and time that we can come look at it? I mean, can you tell me about it? I mean, if I may ask, is there a reason why are you thinking about considering selling it? Well, I'm not considering selling it. I just want to see what you offer me. Well, I can't make you an offer, ma'am or sir, because I would have to come see the house, and in order to do that, I got to get a little information about it. Well, don't worry about it. We'll find. That happens. That happens. To where you'll get someone who's just trying to find out what you may offer them with no intent at all of selling the house. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because what it does, it gives you exposure, it gives you experience, it allows you to start making contact and talking to potential sellers to kind of get the mind frame of where different opinions, different, what's the word I'm looking for? Personalities, different people come from with differences. So you can better understand and better work these people and better talk to these people and actually land a future deal. Look at every struggle, every obstacle, every denial, every no as another opportunity for you to get better, for you to grow. So let's take another phone call. Hey, get up. Hey, I received your letter in the mail, and I see that you say you buy houses. Can you tell me about it? Well, yes, sir. We're a group of investors who actually go around to different neighborhoods. We ride around. We find houses that we think have potential, houses that look a little run down, houses that look a little beat up, houses that may have been neglected, vacant, whatever the case may be. And we send letters out. We get the owner's address information from the assessor's office. We send them a letter, and we wait to see if they call us back. Some people do, some people don't. If they call us back, then we say, hey, look, we're interested in buying your house. We make an appointment. We ask them a little bit about the house. We ask why, if they are interested in selling, why may they want to sell it. We ask what their current condition is as far as financially, as far as whatever the case may be. And we say, okay, we'll come look at the house. We look at it. We make them an offer. If they approve or accept it, we move forward. If they don't, we go on and we move on to the next house. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. So yeah. So are you interested in selling your house, or are you just inquiring? Well, I think I might be. I mean, I'm not too sure. I mean, I can tell you it's a possibility. Okay, so tell me about it. I mean, what's the current condition of your house? I mean, what's going on? Well, it's got some things that can be worked on. It's got some problems. It's got some, a little damage here, a little rundown, but nothing major, just a little maybe outdated and all. Okay, if I may ask, how many bedrooms and baths do you have? Well, It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Yeah, I mean, when we, it's got a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen, or a living room and a kitchen, and it's got a garage in the back, and it can use a little work. Okay, if I may ask, what's the square footage of your house? Um, I don't know. I mean, I would say at least, I guess, 1,000 square feet. I don't know, 200, 2,000 square feet. I mean, it's a normal size house. Okay. So if I may ask, is there a situation going on with the house? Is there, any damage, major damage to the house? Is there something that, major repairs that need to be made? Is there some major repairs you recently made? Or, is there a reason why you may be thinking about selling it? Well, there, we got some repairs, and I just lost my job, or I, we want to move, or I just can't afford to keep this house, or we're going through a divorce, or I just want to let it go. I want to find something else, or I just want to go back to renting because the mortgage is getting out of hand. It's getting too much for me, or I don't know. I just want to, I just want to explore my options. I could understand that. I mean, it happens. Life happens, things happen, unexpected things, and you got to make the best of it. So, well, I'll tell you what. How about if we're scheduling an appointment. Can I get your address, by the way? Well, yeah, my address is 123 ABC Road in Kenner, and but I just don't know. I mean, because it's a nice house, but it does need a little work. And well, you know what? Don't worry about that. We'll come out, we'll look at it, we'll assess it, we'll take the house as is. You don't have to do anything to it. But what we can offer is that an opportunity to buy the house from you without you having to pay any extra costs. We'll cover all the closing costs. We'll cover everything that a fee and anything that's going to be related to buying the house, and we'll give you an offer that literally allows you to walk away with the offer that we make to you based on what we come out and see. Oh, okay. So how does that work exactly? I mean, do you all charge a fee or anything? No, sir. No, ma'am. We don't charge anything. We actually can help save you from fees in that we pay all the closing costs. We save you from having to pay a realtor to potentially sell it. We save you from having to worry about fixing things up that you normally would have to do to sell it to a normal person. We'll take it as is. We'll put our own money into it to fix it up, and then turn around and do something. So what do you plan on doing with it? Well, sir, ma'am, I'll be honest with you, I don't know yet. I would have to see your house and see the makeup of it and potentially what we could do with it. We have a number of different strategies we utilize between either fixing them up and selling them, fixing them up and renting them out, fixing them up and using them as another investment for something else. It all depends on what we can do with the house. Once we actually see it, what's it going to cost us to repair it, put it back in pristine condition, and what's it going to cost us to, in the end of the day, advertise it and potentially hold it. Meaning that once we fix it up, how long is it going to take us to do something with it? Regardless whether it's rent it out, sell it, or whatever, those costs to hold it, to maintain the utilities on, and to maintain the insurance, the taxes, and everything else is going to cost us each month to do. So we got to put all that into play. Cool. Okay. So you say you come look at it? Yes, sir, ma'am. We'll come look at it. I mean, all we need is just address, your phone number, your name, and we'll, whatever day works for you and that we can make it work. We'll come out. We'll look at it. And we'll give you an assessment, and then you go from there. And that's just the beginning. That's just the start of how you can start a conversation with any potential seller who calls you, contacts you, and say, hey, look, I saw your letters. I saw your sign. I got your postcard. I saw your number. I saw your website, whatever the case may be, and I see that you buy houses. Here's my situation. Here's my condition. Here's why I want to sell. Can you help me? At the end of the day, many of these deals that you find will be someone crying out for help, or someone that needs help, whether it's major or minor, that you can potentially get them out of. You just have to be patient. You have to be persistent. And you have to have a caring, and what I feel, a caring heart to actually help these people, help people out of a situation if they so need it. So that's part of that series, or that's that episode 4, I believe, of Real Estate Investing Series. Next, I'll try to do another episode later about actually going out to the house and doing inspections on it, or not inspections, but looking over and then making an offer. So follow us, like us, love us. It's your boy, Richard Murray, Heart and Soul Realty Specialist, Heart and Soul Enterprise. Let's grow together, folks. Like us, comment, tell us your thoughts. And again, as we grow in these series, we'll try to get better. We'll try to make it more informative, and we'll try to keep it on point. So follow us, like us, love us. Your boy, Richard Murray, Heart and Soul Realty Specialist. Y'all be blessed.